Okay, peeps, let's talk about application. I want to show you how I apply my jams. Hold on a second, I need a little bit more light. Woo, that's better. Okay, first I'm going to show you, here is the Jamberry mini heater. Listen to how quiet this sucker is. Awesome. You could sit next to your hubby and do your nails and have him not get irritated because he can't hear over the blow dryer, which you totally can use. That's just louder. Also, you need a file with a good grit on it. The Jamberry ones are awesome. I use an orange stick. I use the flat edge to grab my jams, and I'll show you how I use that. A cuticle pusher, scissors. I also use a buffing block. You also need alcohol, or you could use cotton swabs to put it on, or the little alcohol, what do you call these, the little pads, alcohol pads, whatever. So first thing you want to do after you have prepped your nails, I usually soak my fingernails so the cuticles get soft, and then push the cuticles back, and then I buff them a little bit to get any extra off. But when you're ready to put your jams on, you're going to take this alcohol swab and you're just going to rub it over your fingernails. Then you want to be very careful not to touch your fingernails with your fingers, because the oils will get on your nails, and the oils break down the adhesive in the wraps. So as you can see, I've already done one hand. I've put a couple on this hand. So these are the ones that I'm doing. We have Shake Your Tail Feather, Atlantis for a little bit of sparkle, and this one is Eye on You. So we're going to do my pointer finger, and we're going to put this one on. So I've already cut it, so I already know that this is the one that fits, but pretend I didn't. I would just kind of layer it over my finger and just kind of look and see if it looks like it would fit good, and yeah, that one's going to fit. So then I'll cut the wrap in half. Now I want to save this middle bit so I could use it like on toes. So I'm going to see, I need to about there. So I'm going to cut that down a little bit. If I could get the scissors under there. And then I can save that tiny little bit to do like a little teeny tiny toenail. So I have this. So this is how I like to do it. I do the 1, 2, 3 method, or cold method, or reverse warm. There's lots of different names for it. And I'll just lay it on there real lightly, and then I'll just kind of look and see, does it look like it'll sit there good? I might need to move it a tiny bit over, but I think that'll be good. So I'm gonna put it in front of the heater, 1, 2, 3, not for very long. Then I'm going to push from the bottom up to the tip of my nail. Then I'm going to put a little more heat, and I'm going to go side to side. A little more heat. You don't need very much. You'll learn different wraps take a different amount of heat, and this is a kind of a matte finish on this wrap, so they don't usually take as much heat. So once I've got it on there, you can see it's all pushed down, I'm going to put more heat on it, and then I'm going to take my purple cuticle pusher, and I'm just going to run that over that, give it a little bit more pressure. I'm going to push on the edges a little bit more. Then I'm going to move to the next nail and give this one a little bit of time to cool. So next we're going to do the middle finger. That one is the sparkle wrap. Atlantis.
Look, Mom!
Beautiful, baby. My daughter's coloring in the background. One of my favorite things about Jamberry is the fact that you can create things for your own style. Lots of people like to wear the same wrap on every finger, and those look gorgeous. I like to mix it up. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So again, I'm going to try to save the little bit in the middle. Just kind of cross that. Get my orange stick, and I'm gonna actually put just a little bit more alcohol on that nail before I do it. Let it dry. Okay. Whoa, and I cut that way short. So, good thing there's more wraps. I'm gonna put this back on my sheet. And I'm going to use the one on the other side is the same size. I'm going to judge this one a little bit better. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's being so stubborn right now. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm not a professional video maker, so you'll have to forgive my rough video. So again, you're going to place it on there gently, kind of center it how you want. I'm going to straighten that out a tiny bit. And I'm going to put the heat on there. You really don't want to move it once you've pressed it down, because you don't want to like rip off your fingernail. Well, not rip off. You don't want to like damage your fingernails. The adhesive is pretty strong. So I put some heat. I'm going to go bottom to top. This one is a sparkle wrap, so it can take a little bit more heat. Back and forth. A little more heat and get the edges here. Okay, then I'm going to do even more heat. And my jamberry, my little purple spoon pusher, or not cuticle pusher, not the spoon. That's the gold silver one, is the spoon pusher. Trying to watch what I'm doing and make sure I'm getting it on camera. So sorry about that. So see, there we go. We just have one more to do real quick. That's gonna be the eye on you for my pinky, and I already know my pinkies take the smallest wrap. I'm just gonna measure it up a little bit, about there. Cut that sucker. Again, I don't know if I mentioned, the reason I use this is I don't want to touch the back of the wrap. Oh, I'm losing it. Hold on. I don't want to touch the adhesive with my finger because I don't want to break the adhesive down with the oils from my skin. So I like to use the flat edge of an orange stick because the wrap, it'll allow me to hold the wrap really well, but it doesn't stick. It can actually stick to like tweezers, make it a little bit hard to place it, especially when I'm trying to place it gently like this. Ooh, and I'm not on camera again, sorry. This is only like the third video I've made, so please bear with me. So, that looks good. So we're going to put a little bit of heat, and then base to tip, a little more heat. And when you're sizing your wraps to find the right size, if you get one on that's a little bit too small, see how, let me see if I can get it to focus. See how you can see the little bit of nail there on the edge, like a slight sliver? I'm trying to get it to focus for you. Come on, phone. Anyways, you can see, let me see, okay, there. See that one? You can see a little bit better. You can see a little bit of nail. That is something you're going to notice, but look, when it's like this, you can't notice it. So it's better to have the wrap be a little bit too small than too big. Okay, so let me get a little more heat on this guy and use my pusher real quick and show you the next step. Okay, so I've got all my wraps on here, and you can see I have a little bit of edge. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to file. I'm going to take your file, this guy right here. Get it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take your nail a 90-degree angle, or without, yeah, 90-degree angle. You're just going to hold it like this, up and down. You're going to file one direction only, down, and you're just going to file until the wrap comes off. And see, you can see it's already starting. The edge of the end of the wrap that doesn't fit, that didn't extend it over the edge of your nail. And it'll just, you don't really need to even worry about pulling it. You just file it. You don't want to go like this. You don't want to go like that on your nail, because you could catch the wrap and pull it up. You want to go up like this. If you find that you have a little bit of lifting, like I have a daughter, she's getting out of that stage, but she still is in pull-ups and diapers, and so plucking at those daily, you can catch on things. So you can actually take your file a little bit like this and just file just the slightest bit, so the slightest bit of nail is showing. I'm actually going to put gel on these guys later, so I'm not going to bother with that. So sorry. Okay, so you just do that on all of them. I'm doing my right hand, and usually it's a little bit smoother filing when I'm filing off my left hand, but I did that hand first, so sorry. Okay. Trying to get these done real quick. Show you. I'm just going to stop the video real quick and file these, so you don't have to just watch me filing. Okay, well, I'm all done filing. They're all done. I think they look super cute. I love these wraps. I've been saving them. But yeah, so that's it. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer in the... If you have any more questions that I did not answer in the video, or if something wasn't clear enough, feel free to put questions in the comments and I will answer them for you to the best of my ability. Have a great night, ladies.